Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So in our previous video we got a glimpse of the Content Workspace object, what is that and what are files and libraries in Salesforce. So in continuation with that video, we would be going a deeper one level up in this. So we would be working on the objects today. So the first object here would be our Content Workspace document. So what is that? This is a link or a bridge between your content document as well as your Content Workspace object. So what does it do? It determines like which content documents are present in which workspace. Okay, so what is the workspace? Yesterday in our previous video we discussed about workspace is this. A library is called a workspace in Salesforce. So we could have one document in two libraries. Okay, so what shall I do is I would be doing a query id from content workspace document, and in here I would be getting two things: content document dot title and content workspace name. Okay, ideally you could get the IDs also, but for your understanding what am I doing is we are just going by the names. So we are having because we created this as a custom content workspace. In this I have added a content document whose title is server side pagination. So in my books, see, our server side pagination is there. What happens if we try to add this same thing in birds also? So from here we could add a file and I would add it in here. Okay, so now this is in two different content workspaces, right? So if I query this object now, what would happen is my content document would be referenced with multiple content workspaces. So we could query this object from, and we can get an idea like where or in how many content workspaces a particular file is there. Correct? Ideally what happens is, or what is the standard way of doing things is like why we make these folders or libraries is so as we can segregate things. So if our one thing is in two different libraries, then what is the need of it? So what we can do here is, okay, let me try or help you out with some ideas on this. So what is here is, this is my content document, right? And this is in both books also, birds also, right? Okay, what we would do is we would delete one reference. Okay, so what is it says? Deleting a file removes it from any records posts it's attached to. So what do you guys think? Like if I delete this from here, just a simple question, would that be deleted from this workspace only, or would that be deleted from both my workspaces? Okay, so do add a comment down below for that also, and first try your knowledge, then we can see the practical implementation. So guys, what happens here is, let's see, if I delete this, okay, I deleted this, right, and I'm querying this. So guys, what it did is it deleted my entire reference for my content document. Okay, so what it did is it deleted the content document. Correct? So even if we are querying the content workspace document, what it tells if your document is present in two different libraries. But if we delete that document only, so that would be deleted from any library where it might be referred. So those who have said yes, it's correct that it would be removed from everywhere, and those who have said no, so yeah, you need to work on this, guys. So this is it for your content workspace document object. Okay, now there is one thing more, guys. In our libraries, if we say birds, we are having a option for new folder. Okay, so we could have folders in here like birds folder, and if we save this, now we want to check out this thing, right? Is there any a particular object for this? Yes, we are having a particular object for this also, that is select id name from content folder. So the above ones are the standard that Salesforce has created, but the below one is the birds folder, from where we could get the idea, okay, how many folders are there. Is there anything? Yeah, there is a parent content folder ID from which we could get the details. So see, we could get the parent folder details from here. So that is our way of implementing things. Like if we want a folder structure in here also, we could have a nested folder structure also. So this sums up your content folder object also. Now one more object in this content workspace, or you could say in this library here, it would be, that is the Content Workspace Member. So as the name suggests, what does it do is it represents a member of a content library. And who could be the member of content library? It would be always a user or a public group. We could have either of the two. Okay. And this also Content Workspace Member, it tells about that in which content workspace or which library how many members are there and what is the level of access for them. Okay, let me tell you one thing here is there is option for manage members, right? If I click on this, I would see my name by the name as library administrator, and I could select in here that people or the public group, right? So I could assign other people also, and I could assign the permission also, like viewer, author, or the library administrator, right? And what let's go with the sample query in here. So I was having the sample query for you. So what we would be doing is I would be querying this. So see, what did I query is member name, content workspace name, and content workspace permission name, correct? So it queried out the content workspace books and birds that we created, and what is the permission for particular person. So currently we are the library administrator, where we can create or delete a library or edit the associated fields for this library. Editing the field means basic details for the library, that is the image description. Okay, so that is your content workspace and their associated objects: content workspace folder, content workspace member, and this member, as I told you, would be both either a user or a public group. Now in our further videos, it is now up to Salesforce, correct? Now in our further videos, what we would be doing is we would be trying this to assign them to community users, right? We would be creating a portal in which we would be demonstrating the use of this asset library for our community. So stay connected for our further videos, and if you are having any questions, please feel free to comment down below. Thank you and have a good day.